I'm sure you two will be very happy together.
Ben, you are going to have your hands full when you and Mal have a daughter. Mal has changed your world for the better, but do you really think you can handle raising her descendant? You're going to be chasing a baby dragon around the playgrounds of Auradon. And what about her grandmother? Maleficent is going to be the ultimate evil mother-in-law. Thoughts and prayers, Ben. If Descendants 4 ever happens, it will probably feature Mal and Ben's daughter. No doubt she'll have green eyes and purple hair. But will she surprise us with new powers? Here are the powers that Mal's daughter will definitely have, and a few others she'll surprise us with. To understand Mal's daughter, we're going to have to go all the way back through her lineage. We will need to examine Mal and Ben's parents as well as Mal and Ben. This little girl is going to have an interesting combo of grandparents. We can just imagine the peculiar holiday gatherings. King Beast. This little girl is going to inherit a giant castle. She'll be another lucky lady to hold the title of Disney princess, but she could be the hairiest Disney princess the House of Mouse has ever seen. After seeing Ben's transformation, it appears that the whole beast thing is hereditary. Now we know that Ben turned into a beast because of Audrey's spell, but do you guys remember the end of Descendants 2 during Uma and Mao's creature fight? Ben let out a beastly roar. So it's likely that Ben's daughter will inherit those powerful vocal cords. Belle. Ben's mom is the lovely Belle. Her love transformed a raging beast into a handsome king. Belle wasn't blessed with magical powers, but she still got some positive traits to pass down. This future grandmother will most certainly bestow her love of reading upon her granddaughter.
How about that son of mine?
Ours.
Ours.
Yes.
We imagine Belle and her granddaughter spending hours in her giant library reading up about countless adventures in faraway lands. But that's not the only thing Belle will pass down to Mal's daughter. Belle has the ability to perceive the good in even the most beastly of characters. This gift of perception will be passed down to Mal's daughter, making her a total force to be reckoned with. Maleficent. Speaking of grandmothers, you can't get more wicked or more interesting than the supreme sorceress, Maleficent. Mal's daughter is heir to some incredible powers. She will likely have the ability to shapeshift into a dragon, just like her mother and grandmother. Both Mal and Maleficent are powerful sorceresses. Mal's spellcasting abilities went from mediocre in D2 to extraordinary in D3. She became a master at making up spells in a moment's notice.
You might want to think of a spell for that.
There's no spell that can reverse the curse of the scepter.
Mal's daughter will have to learn how to control her powers, and since she has evil roots, she'll have to decide for herself whether she wants to choose good like her mom or be evil like her grandmother. We hope she makes the right decision. Hades. Nothing can beat having the god of the underworld for a grandpappy. Will Hades give his granddaughter lost souls to rattle around when she's just a baby? Walking around with blue flames coming out of her head will definitely make a statement at Auradon Prep. But in addition to these godlike powers, what else will Mal's daughter inherit from her granddad? We believe she'll also be blessed with the power of rock. Hades is a master at the electric guitar. We're willing to bet he'll teach his granddaughter how to shred those strings. We're wondering what effect this combo of grandparents will have on Mal's kid. Watch until the end to find out a surprising new power that could emerge. Ben. Ben got a little hairy in Descendants 3, but before then he was a loving, loyal boyfriend and progressive prince to the kingdom of Auradon. Ben has pushed the boundaries of his kingdom, turning it into an inclusive, equal opportunity place where villains and royalty can come together. But he couldn't have done it without Mal.
I'll bow to her royal majesty. Oh, yes, her royal purpleness.
We'll get to her in a second. But first, what gifts will Ben pass down to his daughter? She might have a mighty roar, but she'll also have the power of fairness. Ben has a gift for being a compassionate and fair ruler. With all of that villain blood coursing through his daughter's veins, she's going to need her father's rational tendencies to balance her out. But she'll always be her mother's daughter. Mal. We've seen Mal cast love spells, revenge spells, even food spells, but she really stepped into her power as a sorceress in D3. She doesn't even need her spellbook anymore.
My friends, pain and fear, we've had enough, now disappear!
And now that she is teamed up with Uma, she is truly unstoppable. Additionally, she is the fiercest dragon in all the land. Mal's daughter is going to have some major magical powers, but they might not manifest in the way we think. Remember, she will have Ben's genetics as well, so with the combination of Ben's beastly DNA, Mal's magical skills, and dragon and god DNA, this little girl will be the most powerful person in Auradon, and she could take on the form of an entirely new creature. There's a creature in Greek mythology called Chimera. It's a beast with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a dragon's tail. Wouldn't it be amazing if Mal's daughter could take on the form of a hybrid creature like Chimera? She would be invincible. What powers do you think Mal and Ben's daughter will have? And what do you think Mal and Ben will name her? Sound off in the comments.
Silence, you annoying peasants.
As you wish, my liege. Your crankiness.
Be sure to subscribe to The Things to be the first to see our latest videos, and click that thumbs up button while you're at it. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.